So what's going on, guys? It is JM, it is speakboxing. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel before you click on to any of the videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you guys have any opinions of what I'm saying in any of the videos. Like always, it is appreciated if you guys could drop me a quick sub or two on my channel. So after his title defense last night, WBO middleweight champion Billy Joe Saunders says that he wants the big fights. We all saw Billy Joe Saunders defeat Willie Monroe Jr. via 12-round unanimous decision in a not very interesting fight, but it was a technical affair, and Billy Joe Saunders just seemed a step ahead of Willie Monroe Jr. And he showed a really good boxing IQ last night, Billy Joe Saunders. I think he's very underrated in terms of boxing IQ, Billy Joe Saunders. He is a very good fighter in the ring. And I'm going to quote him here, talking about this Amir Khan fight. He says, "There's some big names out there. Khan's boxed before at 160. I love the Amir Khan fight. What a fight that would be. He's a very good name. I rate him. I've watched him for years. I know him and Kell Brook haven't got it on. But if Khan's looking for a big UK fight, then I want to fight him. I don't call his name by being disrespectful to him. I call his name because I think he's a good fighter. I'm willing if he wants to come to 160. He's done it for Canelo. He might not think I'm a good fighter to Canelo, and he's got a good chance of winning the title at 160, but I'd love the chance." So Billy Joe Saunders saying he wants to fight Amir Khan at 160 pounds, but I don't see Amir Khan fighting at 160 pounds again. He didn't fight at 160 pounds in the first place. He fought at 155 pounds, the Canelo weight, even though it was for the fucking middleweight title. But even at that weight, he didn't really look comfortable, Amir Khan. Like, the first couple of rounds, he looked good. He was outboxing Canelo. But then it started to get on top of him. I think the weight was starting to get a bit too much for him. And Canelo started closing in on him. And obviously, we all know what happened. He was knocked out, and it was good night Vienna. But Billy Joe Saunders isn't the biggest puncher at 160 pounds, but he can still crack a little bit at 160 pounds, Billy Joe Saunders. And Amir Khan's chin has always been shit, and it's looked worse the past couple of years. Like, he was getting buzzed by Chris Algieri, who's a natural 140 pound guy, and he's not a big puncher at all. I think he's got like 6 knockouts and like 20 odd victories, Chris Algieri. So I think Billy Joe Saunders has enough power to knock Amir Khan out at 160 pounds or seriously hurt him at 160 pounds, because we saw it when he dropped Andy Lee. Like, Billy Joe Saunders can crack, and I think he's got enough power to knock Amir Khan out. So I don't really like that fight for Amir Khan. Amir Khan has been inactive for like 18 months now. We don't even know what he's doing in his career, Amir Khan. Like, he was on the Box Nation couch last night, though, Amir Khan, for the Canelo Golovkin fight. Like, we all know Billy Joe Saunders is a Box Nation fighter. People are going to see that, and they're going to try and put two and two together and say, oh, the fight must be happening. But I don't know. I don't really see it. If it did get made, I'd be really surprised. We all know Billy Joe Saunders is a stablemate of Kell Brook, who is a big rival of Amir Khan. And I give Amir Khan the advantage that he's good at fighting southpaws. He is a very good fighter when he's fighting southpaws, Amir Khan. I think he prefers to fight southpaws. Like, we saw it when he fought Devon Alexander. Totally schooled Alexander in there. And he is a southpaw fighter. But I just see Billy Joe Saunders being way too big for him if they even weighed in at the 160 pound limit. Because even against Canelo at the 155 pound limit, he just looked way out of his depth for Amir Khan. So, yeah, Billy Joe Saunders saying he's very interested in the fight. Billy Joe Saunders is probably one of the most underrated fighters in the UK in terms of boxing IQ. Like, we saw it last night against Willie Monroe Jr. Like, Willie Monroe Jr., he's a slick counter-puncher kind of fighter, and he doesn't tend to engage with you. He waits for you to engage with him, and Billy Joe Saunders wasn't taking that bait. And when Willie Monroe Jr. ended up getting impatient because Billy Joe Saunders wouldn't take the bait, he would do some kind of shoulder roll and try and hit him with the right hand, and then Billy Joe Saunders would come across with a chopping left hand, and that's what he was doing all night against Willie Monroe Jr., and that's what got him the victory. He was out jabbing him, and he just didn't take the bait. And when that happened, Willie Monroe Jr. didn't know really what to do. He hasn't really got a dog in him, Willie Monroe Jr., to take the fight to Billy Joe Saunders, and he isn't even a big puncher. So, yeah, pretty easy victory for Billy Joe Saunders. But it wasn't a very interesting fight. But now he's saying he wants to fight Amir Khan. So what do you guys think of this fight? Do you think it's a good fight? Do you think Amir Khan could win? Or do you think Billy Joe Saunders is just too big and he should stick to fighting middleweights? So, yeah, comment below in the comment section. It's JM, it's speakboxing.